Well, watching my three interact and play with their coaches at the middle school level, it's an amazing bond. It is. I mean, you become part of those kids' lives. You become part of those kids' future. And you never know. Like, people always joke with me and say, why is it college football that you like so much, or college athletics? And I think because college athletes are the future of NFL. They're the future superstars of NBA. They're the future superstars of whatever it is.
It's something special to work for yourself. It's probably a little bit harder because there's a lot more demands, but I think the reward is much greater than you'll ever get working in corporate, which I worked corporate for about 42 years. So I was there.
Cool that I was able to get back to Longmont where they taught me up and how to be a ball player. So
Yeah.
I think that's cool that I'll go back one day.
Yeah.
But they know in Longmont that I put my 3 seasons of Trojan football and 4 seasons as a player. So my time there it was very well. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be back one day.
And we have a saying in our household. It's a common saying: play mad, play bad. That coach was playing mad, and her poor team, she could not get it together enough
Yeah.
to make those, to flip it for those girls.
Because you have to be hard on the players, but you got to also have that bond and respect. So
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think that, if you, once you kind of get a feel for each individual player, you know their personalities, and then you know what they're capable of. As long as you see every player playing to their fullest ability and beyond, really giving it their all, that's the best that you can ask for them. You can't push them too much harder than what you see them actually doing, because they're doing everything they can. So the only thing that's going to make them better is time and practice. So in the moment when a game's going on or something like that, championships on the line or whatever it is, you can only ask so much of your players. You know, I think there's a time and a place, and our coaches are really, really upfront about this. We're in it to win. There's a reason why you play sports. So I think as far as it comes down to playing time, your star athletes get the most playing time. That's understandable, and as long as you express that to the team,
right.
you know, hey, we all want to win. Whether you're the best player on the team or the worst player on the team, winning is still the reason why you're on the team.
It goes Uncle Evan Senden. There
All right,
it is.
here we go.
Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And what's going on, man? How you been?
Doing well. How about you?
Good. Time flies, huh?
I know, right? Haven't seen you in a few years.
What was interesting is you said that we've known each other 15 years, but we've met maybe 10 times.
Well, it's because I live in Dallas and you live in Colorado.
That's true, but also I feel like you can still look up to people that mean a lot to you in certain moments in time.
Agreed. I mean, just about everybody that you meet in life will leave something with you. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. Actually, a little town called Independence, up by the Blue Ridge Mall area, for those of you who are in KC that know where that's at. Moved to Texas when I was 2. So I really don't remember a whole lot other than my family, my grandparents and stuff like that still live in Missouri. But why Texas? Texas is a great state. It's just massive state, full of opportunity, and you can make yourself whatever you want. Certainly in Texas.
It's that you've also met someone that you really care about, and you have a wife that really loves you, but she's also somebody that looks out for you and believes in you. Tell me about what she means to you.
Well, she means a whole lot to me. I mean, she's my mother of the kids and my wife. And I mean, that pretty much says it all as far as I'm concerned.
Damn, just like that. Hey, that leads into the second aspect of it. I noticed that as the time grows, you had children. And what advice can you give to people that maybe just starting out?
I mean, the old cliche is that there's never a great time to have kids. I might have waited a little bit later in life than most people. I am by far the oldest father at my kids' junior high, but everyone lives their own life, and that was just the way that mine was shaking out.
Nolan Ryan came from that era.
Nolan Ryan was a stud, still is as far as I'm concerned. The guy he could throw it, that's for sure. Bills are expensive. Life's expensive, but the biggest thing is just do the best you can. And big companies will cut you and leave you bleeding if it'll save them $1 on the bottom line, and that's just business.
See, you gotta hear the raw, real truth, and that's what I try to bring. You know what I mean? In episode 23, Evan Senden. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Anytime.
You do a lot for other people, but what do you do for, what do you love about yourself?
Somebody must have scored. So my focus right now, of course, is still a little bit more to the giving part. That, I still want to do things and volunteer and be a part of my children's school and their career and their path and their choices. But at the same time, I still find myself enjoying volunteering as an outlet for making friendships with the other parents at school and with the community and things like that. I think that a good, strong confidence in yourself and other women, is so important. I mean, I've always been one of those people that if I'm at a gym and I see somebody who's in great physical shape, I'd be like, nice work. Like, that takes work. That's hard-ass work that you've done. You should be praised for that. And, lifting somebody up or patting somebody on the back is free. It doesn't cost anything. It makes their day. You feel good about it. And maybe it's inspirational to you to go out and achieve something like that and realize that, hard work does pay off, or even in success. When it comes to careers and other women that, women need to support women and mentor whenever they can and give in other ways other than mentoring. But I think that being part of a community is important because that gives you more outlet. No, Evan's a cool cat. He is so laid back. He's kind of my yin and yang. So when I'm off the chains, he's the calm, steady rock. When stuff's crazy at the house, he's laid back and calm and just breathe, give it a minute, it'll all work out. If he sees that I'm frustrated, and he jumps in, kind of takes over. He's a good, calm, steady foundation of our family.
We're live.
Oh, you're live.
Okay. You're next, though.
No, I won't.
Sure, you have some good answers out there, Donnie. Single guys, single girls, this is for both of you, should be easy. If it is not easy, do not force it. It should be easy breezy. And if that's not your mate, move on. There's no rush. There's no timeline. There's no ticking clock, even though everybody says there is. There's not. Move on. Find the right guy. If it means you're going out on 10 dates in a month to find the right guy, or somebody that you click with, or somebody that it's easy with, do it. Find the right person. Keep swiping till you get to the right one that's easy. That's today's world. If you're already in a committed relationship, already married, I would say seek help, seek counseling, whether it be through a church, whether it be through other married couples, whether it be through parents. Nobody knows your spouse better than their parents. Reach out to an in-law and say, hey, I'm having trouble, help me understand your daughter better.